Welcome back and happy Friday. I'm Josephine Sage. Let's talk weather. In terms of these headlines, we're still looking at temperatures 5 to 10 degrees above those seasonal averages, but there is a shift moving on in as we look towards tomorrow evening, and that's only in the evening hours. We are expecting it to stay pleasant, at least here in the Grand Valley, through Saturday daytime hours. There is going to be some heavy snow landing in those higher elevation regions due to this, unsettled weather that's moving on in starting tomorrow night. Currently, those temperatures are still feeling quite pleasant. 67 in Grand Junction, 65 through Moab, 62 through Montrose, and we were hitting 68 earlier today, which is 7 degrees above what we're typically used to this time of year for that high end of things. Low end of things, we're right around what we're typically used to. And even outside right now on America's Mattress Live Tower Cam, pleasant, kind of clear skies. We're going to see a little bit of some intermittent clouds as we get throughout this evening and into tomorrow, but overall it's staying nice. But then that shift is headed our way kind of Saturday night. We'll notice we're focusing on this low pressure moving on in from the west coast. This is going to bring in some moisture, first starting off a little bit through those northern mountains, and then it's going to widespread. So as we kind of take a closer look at how that's moving on in Sunday morning hours, we're going to notice this low pressure even to actually the northeast of us. Not only is bringing this cold front pushing on through, giving us a drop in temperatures by about a full 10-15 degrees, but also bringing some icing and some widespread snow through the entire western slope. We'll notice into Sunday PM, very similar in terms of those weather conditions. Here, again, in the Grand Valley, we're not really expecting too much moisture. We're going to receive a little bit of some rain, but not snow. However, those high regions, northern, central, southern mountains, continental divide region, expecting double digits in terms of snowfall. We'll notice a magnifying glass on this storm system shows a little bit of some cloudy skies tonight. We'll wake up a little bit of a clearing, but then we'll start to see that moisture return. Late Saturday night, we're going to start to see a little bit of some rain, maybe through Glade Park and through possibly Fruita. We'll fast forward into those Saturday PM hours. Palisade, Grand Mesa getting a rain-snow mix, but it'll be short-lived, starting to push on out of the region before a second round moves on in middle of the night on Sunday, and still continuing a little bit of a chance for that even through Delta and Montrose as we're waking up on Sunday early morning hours. But then that's clearing on out locally, and that snow is still sticking around through a lot of those other regions. That's even going to continue actually into Monday morning. Now, I do want to talk about just how much snow is going to hit the ground, because in terms of these models, they're starting to gain a lot of traction as we get into, again, those Sunday late night hours. Double digits through Telluride, Aspen, Steamboat Springs, and this snowfall is still continuing to hit the ground as we jump into those Monday hours as we're waking up. But again, these are just models. These are kind of inconsistent right now, and of course these high digits in the 30s are actually just on those mountaintops. Here on the storm team, we're predicting just a little bit less, just traces through Grand Junction and Montrose. Vale Pass could receive up to a foot, similarly seen in Steamboat, about 10 inches. Gunnison a little bit less, but Wolf Creek and the Grand Mesa could receive those double digits too. And I also want to talk about tonight, we're going to be getting down to 43 in Grand Junction and 39 through Montrose. So yes, still above those averages, but Discovery Auto Group's 7-day forecast has us dropping, not only just on the high end of things, but on the low end of things as that cold front pushes on through Sunday. Now, the early work week is also staying cooler, but we do kind of have the return of some sunshine. And then we're going to start to see an increase also as we get closer to the end of the work week through Thursday and Friday, back into those 50s and possible 60s. But there is a slight chance for some possible unsettled winter weather come Thursday again.